Welcome everyone to the Lowrider Grind episode 2. On this episode we're going to cover the secret ingredient number 2 as to what makes you a lowrider. We'll do that a little bit later. You know, the summer weather is coming in, it's getting a little bit warmer and we need to figure out some way to chill. Lowrider Grind's got you on that. We got these little mini misters. That's right, mini misters. You put water, some ice in here, a couple AA batteries. You got a little fan going, squirt yourself real good, put the fan on, be chilling. You're gonna probably be the talk of town with one of these little mini misters. Keep an eye on it because they will disappear. You can get these on www.thelowridergrind.com. Just go to our website and check out which one you want. We have several different colors of these mini misters, so go and support your lowriders through the mini misters on our site. Now, every guy has all kinds of things in his shop, and I like to keep my shop looking sharp. So what I do is, I have these cheater bars that just were blah. So what I did was, I went to Tropical Glitz, got me a couple of cans, and I sprayed the cheater bars. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? And this one's called Eclipse Blue. We just had an Eclipse Blue. So that cheater bar looks really nice. Then I got my smaller cheater bar. This one right here, you know, you gotta cheat, get that thing off. And this one is emerald green. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Both of my cheater bars are nicely painted. Look at my shop, they look really good. And that's through Tropical Glitz. I got to meet Manny from Tropical Glitz over at the Impala's Car Show, Costa Mesa. Manny, if you're listening, Tropical Glitz, I just pushed your product. Anyway, without any more jabbering, let's get over to secret ingredient number 2 that makes you a lowrider. So let's go over to stage B and check that out. I'll be there in a minute. Check it out. Alright, welcome back. Here's part 2 of the second ingredient that makes you a lowrider. Period. So, without further ado, let's get to the program. Let's figure out what this item is. Let me get out of the way. Let me go over here and we'll go through the whole scenario, see what it is, and I think you're gonna have a good time. Let's get to it. Okay, let's get into the 2 systems. Either one of these systems that you have and you're running wire wheels, you're a lowrider. Okay, let's go with system number 1. System number 1 is your air system. So your air system is basically, we're just gonna go with the basic functions of what they have, not anything intricate. So your basic functions would have a compressor, and your compressor will compress high pressurized air into your tank, and your tank, once you hit a button, it's going to flow through one of your air lines, which is attached to your airbag. Once it gets pressurized, your bag is going to go up, which raises the vehicle, and you hit the button to depress it, and it'll go back down. This is your basic air system that is out in today's market. Now, let's go over to the hydraulics. Hardcore. All right. Juice. That's what they call it, juice. So we're going to run a system that looks like this right here. And on your compressor, we use a motor. And the motor spins and it pressurizes this tank. And in this tank right here is where your hydraulic fluid is. Once you have enough pressure, it's going to come out the top port right here. And it's going to go into one of these lines. It'll either go into a high pressure line or it'll go into a stainless steel line, which you can polish these up and make them look real nice. And that fluid is going to go up in here and down into this cylinder. It'll go down in this cylinder right here. Inside the cylinder there is a ram, a solid piece of metal, and this metal is going to be filled inside with hydraulic fluid. When that happens, this is going to move up. When this moves up, this whole thing moves up, you're going to move the car up. When you hit the button, release all the pressure, it'll go back into the pump, into one of these side ports. It'll go back and fill up the tank, and it'll go back down. This cylinder will eventually rest on the coils. Now the coils, depending on what kind of application you're going to run, I like to run lay and play, nice and easy. Or if you want to hop, you're probably going to need more coils, more turns, probably about right here, a little bit higher. And they're going to probably be a little bit thicker because you want that spring. I want a nice easy ride. So I use 2.5 ton pre-cuts, that's what these are. And that's your basic system. Air, compressor, the motor, the tank, the airlines, whether you're using this type or metal type, and then your bags, which is now the cylinder and coil system. These are the two basic operations to get your car up and down in the lowrider world. And the unique thing about this system right here is, without looking at a car, if you hear this sound, something like that, you know it's hydraulic juice. If they hit the switch on this one, which is you're not really sure until you turn around. It could be a dub, it could be a lead sled. You're not really sure what it is until you actually look at it. But these two components, married to the wire wheel, you know it's a lowrider. There you have it. Two systems out there that are attached and associated with the lowrider culture. The new age, the old school, air and juice. Either one works fine. Either one will make you a lowrider if you're running some wire wheels. So let's choose the one we like for our own application, and let's just lowride and have a great time. Well, thank you for episode 2 and the second ingredient that makes you a lowrider. Let's go back to the main stage and close this out. Again, thank you for watching. Thank you for coming on episode 2. We will be going on episode... Yes?
How can you forget about the Lower to Grind Girl Collection?
This is Trinity, my daughter. I guess she's going to tell you all about women's fashion wear. Take it away, Trinity.
What's up, ladies? This is the women's collection wear, especially for you Chicanas. You know when your man takes you out to their super cold car shows or the super hot ones? I got you covered. This is a nice tumbler bottle for your hot cocoa or your nice cold water. And next time my man takes me out to the car show, I know I'm filling this bag up to the top with all good goodies I could get at a car show. And if you want to stay pretty during your car shows, hey, here's this little bag. Fill it up with your makeup. That concludes episode 2. You can buy all of this stuff at www.thelowridergrind.com. It's right there. Now,
where?
On the bottom.
Okay.
So that concludes episode 2. See you on episode 3.